welcome to the Nothing Else to Do podcast, where we have nothing else to do but talk to you. I'm here with JP, Mr. Roper, Uncle J, and yours truly, Rob. So, first things first, what I want to talk about is our first episode that we had. Due to the response from some of our fans, and once we listen back to it, I just want to issue out an apology just on the behalf of all of us, just because of some of the things we said during our very first segment. We want as many female listeners as possible. We don't want to, discriminate or be misogynistic towards anybody. So, we just want to say we apologize for things that we said during that segment. And we just want to move forward with this one, and we hope that you continue to listen to us and continue to support our podcast. All right, so start things off. I want to say, Uncle J, you were praising Georgia lately in our last podcast. What happened, bro?
Okay, so let's please explain. Okay,
because they 5 deep.
Okay, so first things first again. I mentioned I was a Georgia fan in the last episode. But Georgia comes in at a solid second to Clemson, who I root for wholeheartedly. So when it comes down to the two, Clemson does get the upper hand over Georgia. It's just, I was a Georgia fan growing up, so whenever they play.
So this time I'm sorry.
No. Wait a second. I'm just saying it out for everybody out there. So me being a Georgia fan is just all past experiences, and I see my root for them, okay? Now, what happened with the Auburn game is something that's been a problem with Georgia since they lost Aaron Murray, and that's the fact that they haven't really had outstanding quarterback play. They still 5 deep at running back, and I stand by that. It's just when you play in Auburn, whose defense is
really good,
top 3.
Yeah,
you got to have some kind of quarterback play, and they couldn't get it, and they made Georgia look like South Carolina.
Gosh,
we gotta go there. It's about to be rivalry week. They made Georgia look like South Carolina essentially.
True. Did they win this past week? I don't even know.
They won. They played.
I feel like they don't even play anybody anymore. The SEC is like a joke now. It's only like a couple of teams.
The SEC now is the SEC is starting to realize that they're starting to lose.
Recruits, honestly.
Not really recruits, it's just the coaching in the SEC isn't what it used to be.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I think getting rid of Les Miles might have been a good move for LSU at the time.
Yeah.
Before, as a conference as a whole, it really didn't do much good there.
They're worse.
They said they want to say Les Miles is a mastermind nonetheless. He knows how to win games. It's just he doesn't beat Bama.
Which is not easy.
Which is not easy at all. I mean, granted, my man out of Ole Miss did it, and then come to find out he was calling prostitutes on his cell phone. But the SEC is still a very. I mean, think about all the other conferences out there. They're better than the Pac-12. They're better than the Big 12 simply because they play defense.
But are they better than the Big 10 and ACC?
They're better than the Big 10 because they're faster than the Big 10. I think people give the Big 10 too much credit. The Big 10 is slow.
Yeah, because they're just all big.
They're extremely slow. The Big 10 is slow. In my mind, the ACC is at the top right now, coaching wise and team wise. I'm about to take that back.
We have 2 of the last 4 championships.
But see, this is the thing.
The last 2 or 3 Heisman winners, something like that.
This is the thing though. In the top 25, there's 4 SEC teams there. There's Auburn, LSU, Mississippi State, Georgia, and Alabama. So there's 5 teams in the top 25. So
top five.
The SEC is still very competitive.
Yeah.
It's just the ACC right now looks like there's a lot of teams in there that could catch you slipping.
Yeah.
And the SEC outside of those 5.
Got 2 in the top 4.
Yeah. And outside of those 5, in the ACC, yeah. I mean, your top 5 teams in the ACC probably. I don't really think it's the top 5. It's probably the top 3. You got Miami, Clemson.
Pretty much it. Yeah, like Virginia Tech's there, but at the bottom, kind of.
Yeah, Virginia Tech, they're there.
NC State was kind of there for
That's
a little
right,
bit.
NC State. So you're 14.
North Carolina's like up and down usually.
North Carolina is straight.
They weren't good this year, but they're usually kind of in the bottom 20s.
You know, but I mean, if you pair it up, Boston College is a good Arkansas version of the ACC. They can catch you slipping.
True. Yeah.
They're not going to. I mean, they're not going to win no more than 8 games a year.
Pitt catches people slipping.
Pitt catches people slipping. Syracuse, you know, is up tempo, so that's always an issue.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech is like a.
They usually catch one or two teams.
Yeah, Georgia Tech.
Florida State's usually good.
Now, Florida State, you know,
that hurt us.
You know, Florida State is a top team. If they have Francois, they're easily a 10-win team.
Yeah,
maybe even pushing into the playoff conversation. So, anyway, going back to Georgia, man, you know, they took a fat L. See.
But they can still survive. It's not over.
It's not over yet.
I don't know if they are going to survive. But
this was going to come down to because this was even though Auburn has 2 losses, they only have 1 conference loss. That's the LSU.
True.
So if Auburn beats Alabama next week, I believe Auburn may go to the SEC championship.
Are they on that? Is Georgia on that same side?
No, Georgia already clinched the East, so Georgia's already going.
Oh, so it don't even matter. Oh, yeah. Bro.
So can
Alabama go if they lose 1 game and they lose it to Auburn?
That's what I'm saying.
They're not going to be in the playoffs.
They lose to Auburn. I think, don't quote me on that, but I think there may be a chance because then they'll have 1 conference loss. Auburn has 1 conference loss.
But they got the head-to-head.
And they got the head-to-head.
Bruh.
So we can possibly see a rematch.
If they beat them, then Alabama can be out of the playoffs.
This is the thing, though. Will the committee let a 1-loss Bama team out in the playoffs?
They love Bama. They're not going to let a 1-loss Bama.
They'll drop them to 4.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't think they take like that.
I think it just depends on what everybody else does. Because, okay, if that happens and I don't know. It kind of just depends on if Auburn wins out. If they win in the championship, too.
I mean, do you put a 2-loss SEC champion?
I feel like definitely. If their losses to, okay, they have bad loss to LSU, but if the other losses to us and we're in the playoffs as well. Another good argument, somebody was telling me today, it was like Miami can still technically get in too. Because even if they lose to us in the ACC championship, they're just a 1-loss team.
Yeah, and it depends on how Miami loses too. If Miami loses,
and it's close, and it's probably a close game because the way Clemson plays.
Yeah, but then 6 or less points is kind of like, okay, you know.
Yeah, and championship.
Especially if it comes down to the 4th quarter, like I could see them putting Miami in there. But if Clemson beat them,
because that's like the same thing that happened to Ohio State last year.
Yeah,
they're a 1-loss team. They didn't even go to the championship Big Ten game.
Nope.
They weren't championship, and they went over the team that won the championship. So.
I mean, so college football is in an interesting state right now.
Very interesting,
especially next week being rivalry week. So. You know, the top team in the state playing the not so top team in the state, so it's a lot of trap games. Then you got a lot of games like Auburn, Alabama. That's gonna be worth something. So
I think it's looking good.
You know, we'll see. You know, I mean, granted, next week Clemson has South Carolina, and that is what it is. South Carolina is. First of all, South Carolina.
I'm not gonna lie. I do not like South Carolina, but I am surprised at the way they're playing. They were playing way better than I thought they were going to play.
Somebody asked me, they said, why is South Carolina ranked? South Carolina isn't ranked because South Carolina has 7 wins now. 6 of those teams have losing records. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing about that. You can't really get mad at them for beating who they beat. You know what I'm saying?
They got to put this on the schedule.
Who's on your schedule? You beat, right? So they beat North Carolina State, a very strong team, that first week in a shootout, nonetheless. But it was a win, right? And after that, their other 6 wins were against teams that don't have winning records. Now we'll see how. I mean, you let them tell.
They're second in the SEC East.
Yeah, what's their record?
Hold on, I ain't got that far yet.
I mean, they have like what 2 or 3 losses, right?
Yeah.
What are they? 7-3.
Hold on, I go to ESPN.
Yeah, they're probably 7-3 because Clemson's 9-1, so. They're like 7-3. South Carolina is a very good team. Now, last year they said they felt like they outplayed Clemson despite losing 56-7. So we'll see. So it'll be interesting to see this game next week because they'll probably believe that they'll try to outplay us again. But Clemson's had a lot of big road game wins. Virginia Tech.
Yeah, they're 7-3 right now.
7-3. Yeah. So I mean, they're a really good team. They're a really good team. And that's without Deebo Samuel,
dude, who was their guy.
Yeah. And that's without they got a linebacker that's out. Unless going to be coming back too. So I mean, that's without 2 stars in that team. So
That's pretty surprising.
yes, I mean, that game next week is going to be pretty good.
They're gonna have to show something because they're gonna try to beat us.
Yeah, they're going to try to beat Clemson
Just to beat us.
and not outside the playoff conversation.
They always play us hard.
Yeah, I mean, last year.
I just hope it doesn't get ugly and they try to hurt us.
Yeah.
Cheap shots.
But I mean, we'll worry about that if we get through the settle. Because I mean, we laugh, but South Carolina looked at settle. That's how that happened.
Yeah, they didn't beat anybody good.
Yeah,
Except for, you could say North Carolina State's probably the best team.
NC State is a very good team.
But they had them the first game of the season.
First game of the season. So, but like I said, you play who you play on your schedule.
Yeah.
Right. They could easily be 3-7. We'd say the same thing, but
hey, way better than last year.
yeah, I think they're a way better team than last year.
Yeah, they're gonna get the bowl game.
Jay Bentley is a baller.
Yeah. They're gonna get them bowl game. It might be the Dollar General Bowl, but a bowl game is a bowl. It might be Little Caesars Bowl. You never know. They'll be in the bowl game.
Is it Chipotle Bowl?
Hey, bowl game is a bowl game.
Y'all talking? It's more like
Extra
toilet
block on
bowl.
the side.
The toilet bowl.
The toilet bowl.
Sharpen bowl. Get some free Charmin for the players. Charmin.
They're a pretty good team, man. They're a pretty good team.
They're a good average team, and they're playing way better than I definitely thought they would play.
Valid.
Like definitely.
That's valid.
Like I didn't think they were going to be nothing but a 5-win team. I'm sorry. I would have definitely bet somebody on that at the beginning of the year. I'm like, 5 wins. You would told me they'd be 7-3 right now. And they're probably going to be 8 and whatever because they play Wofford. I'm sure they can beat Wofford. Mm-hmm. Going out on a limb here.
I mean, they could easily finish the season with 9 wins.
No, because they play us.
I'm talking about they could win their bowl game.
Oh, I was like,
They're finna take an L when we get there.
I don't see them. I don't see the South Carolina beating Clemson.
Let's Kelly go out. That's the only way. That's the only way.
See, even with Kelly out.
Well, if they don't put Zary Cooper in.
That's a discussion for that. That's a discussion for another time. I mean, like I said,
he's young though. He's young.
Kelly's played in worse environments.
True.
He played at Lane Stadium in Virginia Tech. He played at NC State. Played at Louisville, even though their fans stayed for all of 2 quarters.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
We got shots firing everywhere, y'all.
But shout out to people down in Blacksburg, Virginia, man. I got to go to that game. Their fans.
I heard they had some really good fans.
True fans, man. They stayed to literally the last second of the game. Packed house, still screaming, still shouting. They down 20, they still screaming and shouting.
Bruh, remember when Virginia Tech was good? Like Virginia Tech used to be beasts. Like they used to be real. They used to be really good.
See, Virginia Tech. See, Mike Vick.
And his brother was good there too.
Marcus was really good too there.
Yeah.
Now see,
and that was it. I don't know what happened.
Virginia Tech lasted strong all the way to about 2006, and then just fell off.
Yeah. Whenever Marcus Vick left, that's probably the last.
But see, defenses has always been good. With,
true.
With Bud, what's the man name? Defense coordinator.
I don't know. But the coach was what? Frank Beamer?
Frank Beamer and
does he still coach too?
No, he retired.
I thought so.
He retired. He's gone. But Virginia Tech, and even this year, defense is still really good. It's just that the quarterback play over the past. I mean, they went to the AC Championship back in 2010. They played Clemson.
Yeah, we played them. I'd have been sooner than that. Honestly,
beat them 38-10.
Yeah, was that no one last year? 2 years ago, maybe.
No, that was like
that was
like 2010.
No,
it was sooner than that.
We beat them in the
beat them last year.
Yeah.
And then
okay, so it was last year.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Year.
Yeah, last year. And the year before that, we played North Carolina ACC.
Yeah, and then before that, it was Tech played Florida State, whatever, so on and so forth. But the last time Clemson played them prior to last year was 38-10.
Yeah.
But that won't. But granted, that Clemson team was stacked against Taj Boyd, Dwayne Allen, and Andre Ellington.
Taj Boyd.
You know, Taj is one of the greatest college quarterbacks of all time.
Yo, you know who every time I think about Taj Boyd, like the comparison I always make, because I never really, Taj Boyd is, he's a cool person and stuff like that, like cool dude. But I never really liked him on the field wise. And this is my comparison to him, because he's not a bad quarterback. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think he is the Tony Romo of Clemson. Like he gets the numbers. He gets the numbers. He plays pretty good. But big game situation, he kind of crumbles a little bit. The pass is a little off, and he takes some Tony Romo hits.
But see, this is the thing. Okay, if you're gonna compare him to Tony Romo, we gotta compare him to
No rings.
So wait.
Well, no, he wasn't in a bowl game.
Wait a second. So Taj just won the ACC title.
Yep.
He's the ACC record holder for touchdown passes and yards, I believe.
Yep.
Because they played, what,
And
3 or 4 years?
Yeah, and he beat out Phillip Rivers.
Well, he was until, you know.
He's still the all-time holder, though. He's still in the ACC.
I think so, because, he's...
For what?
Career all-time.
Yeah, because he
all-time
played...
leader in
You got to think about it. He played for, like, 3 years.
Yeah, all-time leader in touchdowns and yards.
Quarterbacks don't never play that long.
Passing yards. And he beat the great Phillip Rivers out to do that.
Yeah.
So he has that to his
He has the stats, like Tony Romo.
He has the ACC title to his name.
Yeah.
Romo don't got much of nothing. Okay.
Romo might don't want to play on
Wait, that's the thing that's going to haunt Taj for the rest of his life is the fact that he couldn't beat South Carolina. And
Yes,
he couldn't beat,
never.
and he couldn't. And I granted South Carolina teams were really good, but the talent that those Clemson teams have
We're good enough.
were better. You know what I'm saying?
The West Virginia loss.
The West Virginia loss.
That will hang over his head.
Well, it's under his belt. But the bounce back though.
The LSU. But
The LSU.
But the
Wait a
thing.
second. The LSU.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you talk. Go ahead.
And then the Ohio State. Because remember, he went down there his last year, and he played lights out against Ohio State. Because he even had that 35-yard touchdown run or whatever. And they made him look like he was Sammy Watkins with speed. We all know Taj didn't get that.
Facts. Major facts.
Not only that, but I'm talking to my roommate about this too. Taj had extraordinary talent around him. You got Nuke, you got Sammy, you got Dwayne, you got Jerome Brown, you got Andre Ellington, you got Sharon Peake, like you got Mike. You know what I'm saying? You had Mike for a year, so you had so much talent around you. It's kind of hard to say, but I mean, he took advantage of it. You played with what you played with.
That's what I was just about to say. I don't think it was more so him. I think he just had a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. And if you go back, you look at the LSU game, his passes were terrible. Nuke saved him so much of that game. I was like, Nuke looked like Nuke was Hunter Winfrey for Hunter Winfrey. Nuke was so clutch in that game. Sammy went down, I think, in the first or second quarter. So he didn't have Sammy. He was all Nuke. You knew who he was throwing to. And the ball on that, the best play of the game was a 4 for 21. That pass was nowhere near him. That pass was nowhere near him. He made him look good. And the go back to the Ohio State game, that was a lot on defense. Our defense was doing really good that game.
They put Braxton out there. Put Braxton out.
Yeah.
And I think Taj is opportunist. Took advantage of the situation.
Yeah. And nothing against the guy. I mean, like I said, he had some good moments. It's just some of the big games, the moments, you know.
Yeah, very, very, very successful college quarterback.
Yeah. It's like Tony Romo. Tony Romo's a really good Dallas quarterback. He's not a really good NFL overall. Like, I want him on my team, but like for Dallas and what they were doing back then, you know, winning maybe 10 wins a season or whatever, but you know, going to the playoffs and losing. Yeah, he got all the numbers. I think he was like the best Dallas quarterback stats wise, but we all know he's
See, I think with Tony, man, Tony had talent around him. Tony had
just like Tony Taj had talent around him.
Tony had a healthy Terrell Owens. Tony even had Des Bryant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and Jason Witten when he was young.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he had Miles Austin.
When he was a beast.
Williams.
Miles Austin was a beast back then too.
Tony had the weapons. It's just Tony didn't have.
I'm pretty sure the defense was better then too.
Yeah, I don't think Tony had the job, man. And
He was sitting pretty getting checks.
The defense had DeMarcus Webb.
Yeah, the defense was better back then too.
Roy Williams was back there for a few Tony's years.
Somebody else that had used to be really good too. They had a squad.
Tony just couldn't win no games.
It was like, all right, they only need to win this one game, and they're gonna do it.
Tony
lost
every year.
Hey, wait! Oh, they got the lead. It's in the fourth quarter. All they got to do is just get the first down, pick six.
He's gonna take a sack.
Yeah,
Tony's one of them guys that if you ever hear the saying like, if you need somebody to complete a pass for you, if your life depended on it, you can have Tony Romo do it. Tony Romo was the only quarterback in the room. I'm telling a nigga that got the gun phase of me, just shoot Tony first, then shoot me. Cause ain't no way. I'm gonna make out this.
I would be like, yo, how much pressure's on the line?
I might take a shot.
Is this how much pressure is on the
Let me
line?
get the ball real quick. Let me throw it, and then if I miss,
Who's my receiver? Do I get his receiver? It's like
you shoot him. If I miss it, then shoot me. Because Tony's one of them quarterbacks that you got to discuss worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yo, we get this first down. Worst case scenario, if we don't, defense is gonna need y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Get ready.
It's like Tony literally thinks about how he can mess stuff up. Like we up,
and you don't even think he's gonna mess it up. But
for real, like we up 3, we got the ball at the 5-yard line. We can either punch it in here or take a knee and kill the clock. Tony the type of dude that's gonna like
fumble the snap.
think about taking a knee and then pitch it to the running back that's not ready, and then another team pick it up. Take it to the box, you know what I'm saying?
I'll never forget. This is how I knew Tony Romo was gonna be just like that. His first year when he came in, I think the starter got hurt or whatever. He came in. I only know this because I hate the Cowboys. My dad, my mom, and my sister all Dallas Cowboy fans. I was watching the game. I was like, man, that was suck. They always suck. Tony Romo came in. He did real good. I mean, I think they won that game. And then he ended up getting the starting job like later on. I was like, oh, Cowboys gonna actually be good. I'm gonna have to hear my dad talk this talk. So first playoff game, they pretty much got a win. I think they were playing the Seahawks. Tony Romo came in because they didn't have nobody else to hold the ball, and Tony Romo was back up, usually back quarterback, hold the ball, the place kicker. So all they had to do, I don't know if it was an extra point or a field goal, but literally all they had to do was just kick the ball. They was 20. I think it must have been extra point, like a 20-yard field goal.
Yeah, so things extra point.
It was super easy. Tony Romo come in. The snap looked good. I don't know what happened between the snap and him catching it. Dude, he been doing this the whole season. Get the ball, just drops it. Just drops it. Trying to pick it up and run. I think they tackle him. He fumbled. It was just the worst thing ever. You go back to that game in the playoffs, the first round, they lose the game by a point because of that.
Yep.
It was that's why I knew Tony Romo might not be good in big situations. This man didn't even have to throw a pass. He just had to catch the ball and put it on the ground. The kicker doing all the work.
Problem child with all the gifts.
Yep. Problem child with all the gifts, man. And that's.
But he's sitting pretty now, though.
Yeah. He done made his money.
Yeah.
He done
married into the family. Married into the Jerry Jones family. He was smart. That man sitting pretty. Now he just talk about people. Yeah, they messing up out there. I remember I used to have
They was at practice. This man was on the golf course practicing, trying to drive the ball.
Yeah. This man, that was another thing too. I was like, yo, is Tony Romo even like trying to get better? This man be at golf tournaments with Jordan and stuff. I'm like, what this man doing? He like
you got practice. The season is going. Yeah, they trying to be the White Tiger Woods.
This man was chilling.
No, you come with a better scenario. Listen, it's like this many black golfers.
It's like two, maybe just one. Honestly, I don't know if I can name another.
Well, that new dude that just came out, like what's his name? That just made it to the amateur. Not the amateur circuit.
I know it's a black girl golfer.
It's a black dude. I can't remember his name. Like, he big and jacked. He had all on video.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he was really good.
Who you think of? Don't worry.
Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, Roy McIlroy.
First of all,
Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, Roy McIlroy.
Let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
Rick Fowler.
Hey, but listen, all them boys now got video
Ricky
games. Tiger got pulled.
No.
EA gave all them boys games.
Yeah.
Guess what? They went in the jacket now.
Man, I hope Tiger come back. I know he not, but
Tiger lost all them sponsors, boy. I don't think Tiger gonna make a comeback. He trying, but I don't think it's gonna work.
I think he just made it back on tour not too long ago, ain't it?
He did, yeah. I saw that, but I don't think he's gonna actually like make it, man.
Oh no, I don't think he's
Tiger is nowhere near as good as them now.
Man, it'd be cool though if he could just win one more. He ain't even gotta beat the record no more. I think if he went one more, we'd be like, okay.
Tiger got too much stuff going on.
Tiger has been stressed out since he went to trial.
Look at Tiger.
No, he's been stressed out since he left the voicemail on the phone.
Bruh, I thought he was gonna bounce back when he got with Lindsey Vonn. I was like, okay, got him another woman.
Talk about Tiger.
We
did.
All right, we can't.
So, why is Tyrese crying everywhere? Somebody please tell me.
Yeah,
I still have yet to see that video. I heard about it. I need to see it.
So supposedly Tyrese.
Yeah, you can set up a situation.
Tyrese is in a
and when you're like asking people for
custody battle
for his daughter,
and supposedly he's going bankrupt too. He needs money basically.
Doesn't have any money.
Yeah, right. Did he say that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith gave him money?
Oh gosh, yeah.
He lied about it, and he crying on the Instagram.
See, I heard about that on
Every day.
I heard that on
Seemed like.
I heard that on Charlemagne's podcast, The Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they were talking about how that man's out there doing that stuff, and they said that's a lack of like moral integrity.
But see, this is the thing though.
No. Oh, well, go ahead.
See, and then he's upset about The Rock because The Rock's making Fast 9 about Hobbs.
Yeah.
And this and this and this and this and this. And so it's a lot going on. I think
You can't make a spinoff on just what's his name, Roman.
he was literally in that show.
You already had his background story in Fast Furious. That's all we needed.
Listen. Roman had.
Yeah, they just went to his place.
Roman had a TV episode length of backstory. That's all you really needed. He went to jail. He got out.
It wasn't even a whole TV show. It was like 10, 15 minutes.
Look, Roman. All you need to know, Roman went to jail, right? Roman got out of jail. Roman boosting cars and racing them things, and Paul brought him on. That's all.
No, he was on house arrest. Remember?
Yeah, on house arrest. Yeah, that's his whole story. Hobbs, we know Hobbs was like the top of his division, and then now he on Fast and Furious. But how did he get there? You got a whole nother story you can rewrite for that man.
True.
So how you gonna get mad? One, and that man. Listen, don't get mad because that man is getting his money. He messed up your money.
But his thing that he was trying to say is, Fast and Furious is like built on the whole family. Because you know how they, especially since, Paul died and stuff, like how tight everybody was, even before that. Like Vin Diesel, whenever he had his daughter named Paula, after Paul, like they, like, all of them super tight. His thing was, we already said we was going to do this. We already said we was going to shoot this year. Because they're doing the spinoff, they now have to push the 9th movie back a year. And I mean, you gotta look at this point. I'm not saying Tyrese is right, but this man said he was gonna make at least 15 million off this new movie. I think he made like 12 or 10 in the last one. So you gotta think about it. If I was about to make $15 million next year, and some dudes come out of nowhere and just say, hey, I'm gonna do my own movie. Forget about y'all. We're gonna push that movie back, and that I gotta wait to get the 15 million. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm not saying I'm gonna cry on Instagram about it, but I'm gonna definitely feel some type of way.
Why would you go out into the public and let them know all your business like that? That's
another thing too. I definitely wouldn't tell everybody all my business and be crying and stuff like that. And another thing too, if he, which is what I found out because I didn't even know Tyrese had it like this. If he now struggling for money and stuff like that, why does he have a Benihana's in his backyard? And I think he got a Subway and another restaurant. This man got like 3 restaurants in his backyard, personal chef, this and that. If I'm struggling, I need money. I don't think those are expenses I need to continue to pay for.
Hey, I'm just saying. Once again, lack of integrity. Like, why do you need that stuff? You don't need all that. Yeah, you got the money for it, but why do you need to spend that much on that stuff like that?
Exactly.
Like somebody talk. He asking people to send him like millions of dollars, not 1,000 here or there. I can understand he say he need to pay some bills. He's saying try to keep up his lifestyle. He can't live like that. There are people out there in the world who
yeah, but you gotta think how much his bills cost.
Hey, but listen, who dug that hole? The people or did he do it? You did that hole for him? Because if you did, let me know.
I'm just saying.
I can blow some money too.
That's
bills, they ain't gonna stop.
But to hit that Kendrick Lamar, be humble.
Hey, sit down.
Sit down real quick.
Better sell some of them cars with the quickness.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really hurting for money, you can downsize. Listen, if you downsize and you quiet about it and you downsize, people are not really gonna be talking that much about it. They gonna be like, dang, that man had a realization. All right, we understand he doing what he needs to do to take care of his family. He really trying to get his daughter back. Not going online saying your money gone. They pushing back your stuff. A Rock making his money and you sitting over here crying because you want your baby back.
And that's another thing too.
I felt like he should have made an album. He's saying, there you go.
First of all,
his albums do pretty good. I think his last one was #1.
Yeah, but I
didn't listen to it
in a week. Okay,
true.
Album's gonna take time. So
he got time. He got a job.
But see, this is the thing though. I think the issue with Tyrese is
this man's count on perfect.
When you get when you hit that point of rock bottom, you bound just to do anything. I think Tyrese is at that point where it's hard for him to to express themselves without showing to the public how he's feeling. So it's like all Tyreek really has right now is his quote unquote followers, right? Don't got much money. He don't got his girl, so he feel like he doesn't have anything, right? Except social media. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, in him doing that, I mean, we're looking at a cry for help, and that's why I'm hesitant to laugh at things like this, because when you see people, especially grown men, crying like that on social media, that's a sad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, I don't care if they're just crying over oodles and noodles or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if you see a grown man cry over oodles and noodles like this, bro, you like, damn, like, it's something real going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
true.
He crying over his daughter right now, like, maybe he really loved his daughter to that extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we don't know what kind of stuff he
backstory and
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he could be crying on social media, and then when he get off social media, like, he in the room by himself struggling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got a lot of, big time fancy things around him, but like, at the end of the day, a struggle is a struggle. Like, that's why, I first thought I was hesitant to laugh, because it's kind of like, that's real life for this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I don't know. I mean, I don't think you should have went on social media to do that.
No.
Yeah.
But when you that low,
you don't think right. Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing is too, what he tried to blame it on, I think like a couple of days ago, like the recent outbursts and stuff like that, is because he was on some kind of depression medicine, and basically it was messing with him. That's what he was saying. Like they gave him wrong doses or something like that, or whatever. But he did that, and he said he wasn't gonna cry on social media anymore, and then he cried like 2 days later on social media. So I don't know if it's like still a problem with like his medication or like what the situation is.
Hey, yo, listen.
But the main thing, I think he just needs to downsize. I mean, worst case scenario, he's only doing it for a year. They do the next Fast and Furious. I'm gonna see it just because. I mean, a lot of people go see it. He make his money, and then he should be up again. Do an album, like Mr. Oprah said.
You gotta think about it like this. This ain't the first time Tyrese like had these outbursts. Not about the crying thing, but listen, like when Dr. Dre and them were trying to, keep the Beats thing under wrap. I'm at the Beats, like the Apple deal under wraps.
Yeah.
That man went on Facebook and live streamed the bad boy. And so and told the whole world before Dre could do it himself.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
I remember that.
You didn't see that documentary about it? Like, but it was also like I remember seeing the live stream when it happened.
The right words, and it's not a good word to say.
I remember I saw the live stream like when it happened, like after it aired, like on the
he got equity or something like Beats. Why was he?
No, he was just being a nigga on social media.
He was there celebrating. Listen, that was
things coming.
Hey,
I was just saying.
It was just like if you got $1 billion, you have $1 billion deal.
Yeah.
You try to keep it on the wraps, so you keep the deal.
Yeah, exactly.
You try to keep it on the wraps, so you keep the deal. Tyrese went on social media and started bragging. Hey, look, we got the first black billionaire rapper in the world. What y'all doing? They up in there drinking, they up in there smoking, they up in there, they up in there having a good old time. They over there just showing their whole black behind.
Bruh.
Before the deal even closed. The ink ain't even, they ain't even gotten the ink out to sign the deal yet. Apple was hesitant to pull that thing.
Right.
And guess what? If that thing had flopped, guess who would have been to blame?
Tyrese.
Was Apple in there with him?
No.
They saw it.
They say he live streamed.
He live streamed it on Facebook. Okay? like a week before the deal was supposed to get signed.
And Apple didn't want nobody to know.
And Apple didn't want nobody to know that they were doing that yet because they wanted to be the first ones to hop on it. Apple was hopping on it. They were coming up with a contract. They said, give us some time. Don't say anything to anybody while we get these contracts together. That man went on. When he heard about that, went on live streaming it, him and Dre up in the studio. And he up in there, like, acting a fool. I'm like, now you putting your face associated with Apple. When Apple see that, what they want to do? They're not going to want it automatically. They were hesitant about to pull that thing. And if they pulled it, then what would have happened?
Yeah, it looks stupid.
Yeah.
See, I think a lot of that is Dre's fault too, though.
Yeah, he should have been like, check them phones.
Yeah, because I ain't seen the video one, but I'm pretty sure Dre's posted up in the back like,
Yeah, but it was a drone.
yeah. Okay, well that's Dre's fault.
You gotta watch your man. That's like you gotta think about like what artists do. Basically, they bring like girls back, stuff like that, whatever. They, you check your phones. Ain't gonna be none of this, none of that. You gotta be smart about certain situations. And I feel like once you reach a certain level, you should definitely know.
Like you follow Tyrese. You know Tyrese behind his operation.
Yeah.
You tell this nigga a secret.
It's probably the last person I told.
That's what well, exactly. You're not even Drake, so you can imagine the relationship he got with Tyrese. So if he told Tyrese, hey bro,
I don't think he knew he was recording for Facebook Live, dude.
did Drake look at the camera?
Yeah, dude.
So he did.
I mean, that could have been illegal. I mean,
Nope.
that could have been like private Snapchat to just people like his friends.
Because Tyrese got private everything.
I'm not saying that he did.
But technically speaking, now his account's on private.
But he still got 5 million followers, so the shit ain't never private. Yeah.
True.
Drake need to keep an eye on his mans, man. You know your mans better than your mans know your mans. You know what I'm saying? Tell that man, put that phone
I
down.
mean, I think it was a mistake on Tyrese's part.
That's a mistake on both of their parts. Telling a nigga secret you know can't hold no water. Tyrese got 9 million followers and it's on private. What's the point of it being on private if you got 9 million followers?
Dang. I bet his follower count went up though. All that crime. I'm just saying.
But basically what I'm saying is Tyrese, put your phone down. Okay? Put your phone down, brother. Because you're killing you. The team dark skin taking L's left and right.
Oh, it's on him. What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? We out here struggling. Then the judge gonna do my dog Meek Mill like, whew, look at my dog 2 to 4 for breaking parole.
For popping willies?
I mean, not parole. Oh, I was a
probation? For popping willies?
Come on, man.
That's what that was about.
Well, one of them, because remember he got arrested when he popped that willie in, I think it was in New York or something. I don't know. It was something stupid.
Come on, Judge.
I forgot what the officer tried to say. You know they don't like that.
Let the streets live, Judge.
You know they got the hip hop police out there.
You know them boys trying to, they're just trying to
So he
take
popping willies now. Get his ass.
We know he on
That's
probation
all him
too.
about the last video with him and them with them dirt bikes.
You know they looked at that record. Oh, he's still on probation. Got him.
And see, that's how you know Meek is a nigga, because Meek out here riding dirt bike in the middle of a street, a city.
Hey, listen, and this man be rapping about how he got phantoms. But rather be choosing dirt bike.
Dirt bike in the video about the Phantoms. But this is the thing, Meek, I get down with Meek, man. Meek is a good dude. Not that I know him personally.
You know this man.
Okay. But Meek is a good dude because Meek do good music, okay? People can say they want to say about him yelling. Meek do good music, okay?
Hey, DMX used to yell too.
Okay, wait a second now. Wait a second.
Better music.
Talk about DMX. We're gonna have to put some respect on my man's name. DMX.
Oh no, I love DMX music.
Got arrested 5 times in Colombia. Just saying.
But DMX is, and I'm saying
Singing every time.
I'm saying this. I'm
Crack
saying this.
cocaine.
I'm saying this.
Drama like without license or suspended license.
Oh yeah,
Every time he
true.
hit.
Bro, didn't he like steal a police officer car and was driving in it?
Hey.
But that man did some wild stuff, bro.
I'm saying this with 100% confidence. DMX is one of the greatest talents. I said one of the greatest talents
Easily.
in the rap game, period.
Easily.
Yeah. 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 Yo, get it twisted. This rap is mine.
And
One of my favorite rappers of all time. And everybody knows the DMX song.
if you break down and listen to,
Easy.
and I'm talking about this on Give It To You and all that kind of, if you break down and listen to DMX song, to what this man is saying, this man
You talk about his struggles too.
This man bars out of this world.
Tell
okay?
a story.
Yeah.
Not even rapping no more. Tell him a story.
And like I said, DMX is what DMX is going through right now. Like I said with Chris Brown in the first episode, it's a 60-minute series. Okay, we're gonna look back 10 years, 5 to 10 years from now. DMX gonna do a 60-minute segment with Barbara Walters. Okay?
Hopefully.
With his leg crossed. Listen, with his leg crossed, they're gonna have tea on a little table in between them. And Barbara gonna say, DMX, you got arrested 5 times in Colombia, blah blah blah. What was going on? He gonna say, Barbara, it's tough time. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gonna tell her. You know what I'm saying? Cause
I'll be bounced back, man.
he gonna bounce
I don't
back.
know, man. I feel like his era.
I mean, you don't have to bounce back and make music. I just want him to be, living right. There's a lot of rappers now, they ain't rapping no more, but they funny doing like other things.
Because I feel like his era rap is going.
I mean,
It's hard to get back to.
would you watch a DMX TV show though? I would watch a DMX TV show.
I'd watch
I don't do reality
Yeah.
TV, man.
I mean, I would watch DMX. I feel like it would be entertaining.
It's gonna be dogs everywhere.
So you tell me you would not watch the DMX
I
show?
see,
No,
and
no,
I
no.
wouldn't like it.
Not-
Bro,
not-
just imagine DMX just doing like some crazy. What if he just going around and just like eating at places like
like 2 Chainz.
yeah, like 2 Chainz or just something like that, like just tasting food and just
Couldn't do it. Cause I think
You know how funny that'd be?
what reality TV does.
You change me.
It doesn't
And
change.
2 Chainz has the personality to get away with it. You was not going to put DMX on TV and get something good out of it. I'm sorry.
No, you
Depending on what it is, it's
can get
entertaining.
You can get something good out of it. I just think after a while they would twist it to where it'd be like,
Yeah, it would. I think it would get old fast.
I didn't want to know all of that.
Yeah, it would probably get old.
Like when Mary got a reality TV show.
I didn't watch that.
Did they really?
Yeah, a lot of their fans.
They
fell
was,
off.
yeah. She was doing some stuff. On
Exactly.
Didn't the fight happen?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of fans because fans don't want to. Sometimes you just don't want to know all that kind of stuff.
I think it's harder too because they were gospel artists.
Yeah,
so
it's
you know,
gospel artists. So I mean, think about it. If Beyonce had a show, right? It would skyrocket just because it's Beyonce.
but I don't know though because a lot of people like how Beyonce wasn't as open. You know, she's opened up a lot now.
Until you see Beyonce at work
True,
for a whole season.
true.
And then people feelings start getting hurt. Ooh, why she had to talk to that person like that? Ooh, why she act like that? Ooh, she really that picky? You see what I'm saying? And then, I mean, granted, she'll lose a few followers, but it ain't gonna be nothing to her. But nonetheless, some stuff people just don't want to know. That's why it's easy to have a show like Basketball Wives the Third. You see what I'm saying? It's about niggas that people really don't
Care about?
care about.
So it don't
when
matter.
you see them make a fool of themselves, like
It's just funny and stupid.
you see what I'm saying?
That is true.
You put Beyonce and Jay-Z on a season.
I wouldn't want to watch it.
Hey, I'm just saying. Look at Bobby and Whitney. They show.
This is after their prime, though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, this like when they were resurrecting it, like trying to show people that they was clean and stuff. Like,
What's that show hurt?
if Bobby and Whitney did a show, in their prime, they would have lost hella followers.
Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of artists I would not want to see on TV. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Like, especially the artists that aren't out like that, and they kind of like mysterious.
If
They
Kendrick-
only do an album a year. They lay low a little
That's
bit.
what I'm saying. If
Like,
Kendrick had a show, even if you're the biggest fan, JP,
I wouldn't
you
watch
wouldn't want to watch that show.
you wouldn't watch a J. Cole show either.
Nope. You watch the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, just to be like, oh, Steffi got a show. Then you be like, I don't.
Better yet, no, real fans watch the first season. They'll critique it hard, and then they'll never look at Kendrick the same.
I know one thing. I wouldn't want to see a Kanye show either.
No, don't want to see that.
Cause I like that when you see Kanye every now and then, it's like, oh shit, you seen Kanye. I like, oh, Kanye got a verse out. Niggas be getting happy over a Kanye verse. It don't even have to be like the full album. Kanye might have an album. You hear like just a little bit, and it be sounding all like distorted and everything, and it be the first thing on the web. Kanye sneak peek of a song that he made, and you be like, you can barely tell it's damn Kanye voice, but everybody getting hype over Kanye working, Kanye in the studio. Like this nigga probably in the studio every day. We just don't know. Like
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to know. That's some stuff I rather.
man,
Like Frank Ocean when he went into hiding. Like if Frank Ocean had the show, people watch it be like, oh snap, Frank Ocean got a show, but they wouldn't be like,
But see, niggas will get mad. People
Yeah.
like, nigga, you not doing nothing and you still ain't dropping. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, people. Yeah, that's another thing. People get mad. Well, hey, if he ain't doing nothing, why he ain't got this album out?
Facts.
Why I gotta wait this long time and stuff like that? So yeah, I think it would take away a little bit. But I think that's like why, like you said, you only do shows when I think you pass your prime and stuff. That's why I think it would work for DMX, just depending on the format and what type of show it is.
And Michael had a show.
Jackson?
Yeah.
He did, didn't he?
I don't know if he did or not.
I thought
He was on TV, but he wasn't the show.
Wait, what?
I mean, think about it. Think about it.
He was on TV for a lot, but it wasn't the show.
All your famous reality TV shows, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh gosh, bro.
You love
It
hip
always gets
hops.
old and
See, this is the thing. Wait a second. You loving hip hops. You're Real Housewives, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody know the housewives
Nope.
or the little girlfriends, and ain't nobody really give 2 blink the blinks about the Kardashians. So when you see them do dumb stuff,
True.
you see what I'm saying? It's kind of
Plus, they're not okay. They are famous, but they're not like famous
Yeah.
because of.
Everybody know why they got famous.
Yeah, exactly.
If they didn't have Kim, they would have been famous.
no. I mean, they would have money.
Can we
But
talk
they
about
wouldn't.
that just for a little bit? Isn't that crazy?
see,
How she made the whole family. You talk about repping for the squad and
See, this-
supporting the
see, this is
family.
more original with their dad.
Thank you. That's what you got to do, though. 'Cause
Yeah,
people,
true.
People be tripping.
But people went back to that though.
Only thing Kim did for them was bring
Bring them back. She
Bring
brought
them
them
back.
back.
that money they got. If y'all think
Oh no, that's why. I mean, that's why they're originally
that's what I'm
rich.
saying.
So I said
If
established.
If people think that sex tape got Kim
And
in
Bruce,
that-
too.
got Kim in that TV show, they don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Okay,
And Bruce
You
is
got
popping too.
Bruce is one of the greatest athletes
Ever.
Even though he's Caitlyn now, one of the greatest
Yeah.
athletes the world has ever seen. Okay.
BC, you were talking BC before.
Yeah. Their father.
Oh, that's what I said before Caitlyn.
Look. Look. Their
The pre-Caitlyn era.
their father,
Robert Kardashian, yeah.
big money man, very smart.
First of all, he
Had
got
hella
OJ
connects.
off.
Yeah.
Had hella connects. You
said what?
That was enough to make you famous to begin with.
Oh gosh, that case. We don't need to talk about that.
I'm saying, look at the guy out. He-
That made for some good television, even though it was
I'm
real
saying,
life.
that's the popularity because not only was that man the lawyer of the year, he got paid a lot.
That whole team, all of them got paid. He had like 4 or 5. He had a team, the dream team of
I'm saying, but
lawyers.
he was the MJ of their lawyer team.
Well, come on, man, Johnny Cochran, bro.
Right.
He was more like Scotty.
Who do you think of?
He's more like Scotty.
He might have been Steve Kerr, like Dennis Rodman, like
He played a good supportive role.
Yeah.
He wasn't actually like
Yeah,
actively.
but you needed him though. He was a key factor because he knew how to control OJ
See,
more
he's
than
more
the
like
lawyers
Steve
and
Kerr.
for that. Yeah,
Okay, he pull up, shoot a shot go in. Okay,
True.
He played a role because we watched a documentary. We watched a documentary.
Good supportive role.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the documentary. You know, he was a good friend of OJ.
yeah.
You know, kept OJ around the house, which is why they say Chloe is OJ's son. Daughter. That's why maybe he might have kept OJ a little too close to that. But nonetheless, he kept OJ close. You know what I'm saying? OJ, you know, stuff hit the fan. You know, and he got his back. So he was more like a Steve Kerr or the one big white dude that's on every NBA team. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly who you talking
That don't
about.
nobody really know until it's playoff time. You feel me? So he
numbers.
could have been that guy.
Hey, he put up numbers. He get them rebounds.
He get the
He do all the
rebounds.
dirty work that
He
nobody
ain't got to
see.
jump. He can just reach.
Give you the hard fouls when you need it to get the crowd into the game.
He take them unnecessary fouls. He could be out in the game.
Yeah.
He could take that last foul. But oh, dang, he out. But he did it. He
The
did
fan
what he had to
favorite.
do.
The
Yeah,
fan
the fan
jersey
favorite.
sales go up during playoff time. You know what I'm saying? They make a bobble. I mean, they make a foam finger out of dude. That's who Kardashian was in that
Yeah,
case.
true. The person that only if you a fan of the team, you know that person on the team.
Exactly. Basically, and that's why everybody talking about
Yeah.
they famous because of the thing. Because they wasn't on the Kardashian team.
True.
You know the Kardashian team. You know the daddy was a baller. Okay, but you know that is.
Caller, shot caller.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want to tell you the shot caller. That was Johnny Cochran, but
He was behind the scenes, I guess.
he was a baller.
All right, so we can move on to our next topic. So, what I was thinking, if you look around, as soon as Halloween ends, it's automatically the start of Christmas. But I don't understand why, because we got Thanksgiving, and I just don't know why Thanksgiving is
Now,
no
we're gonna start.
respect.
Really?
Hey, I personally don't mind it jumping straight to Christmas. Yes, I love Thanksgiving. It's a great time of year. It's a perfect time of year. Great to be with your family. Get some good food. Fellowship. Give thanks to the Lord for all He's done for you.
Amen.
But at the same time, I mean, like Christmas is just like nothing beats the Christmas feeling. Nothing beats that. I love hearing Christmas music.
This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. Whoa, we're caroling through the night. Whoa, this Christmas.
Bro, I was listening to Christmas music in July. Don't judge me. I was listening to Christmas music in July.
Man, what song?
That Mariah Carey Christmas album, man.
Oh, true. That's a classic.
Thanksgiving ain't nothing but a warm up
Destiny's Child.
for Christmas.
But that's why I don't understand though. All y'all like Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Why it gets
I mean, if we really gonna get to this topic, it's gonna bring up some real issues now. It's gonna bring up some real
I'm gonna go
issues.
ahead and rip the band-aid off. I think it's because as a culture we're a little selfish, okay? Because when you think about it, when you think Christmas, you can say, now that we're older, we know the Christmas feeling.
Yeah.
You bring 100 random people into the room. When you think Christmas, give me your top 5 things to think about. Probably in the top 3 is gonna be gifts, right?
Easily.
It's kind of like Thanksgiving is literally a time to stop, reflect, right? Be thankful for what you got, because a lot of people don't got stuff. And during Thanksgiving, you do a lot of turkey give outs. You do the homeless.
I think it's a good principle holiday.
Yeah, you do the canned food drive.
Yeah.
Right? Thanksgiving, it's just a thankful a time to be thankful. For some reason,
That's the time that everybody gives. It feels like.
Yeah.
And then everybody skips over that because they want to just get.
because you want to sing songs that lead up to a day where you get to get what you want, right?
I was looking at it more technically.
Oh, snap. I know this.
I mean, really, if you think about it, Thanksgiving is not a holiday for anybody else but the pilgrims.
Oh, I thought he was about to
So I
say.
know all the Native Americans, when they look at that, they be like, oh, we fucked up.
Oh gosh.
I know they get mad.
But see,
And for us, we didn't come over here willingly. We sure didn't.
so people be realistic though. Let's be 100% honest. How many? Excuse my language say this, but how many niggas you know? Okay, think about this real now, because nowadays people like, I'm woke. Oh, I don't care if you woke, I don't care if you dead sleep. How many niggas you know gonna pass up a holiday? Well, all you gotta do is say what you get 3 things you thankful for and eat all day.
That's what I don't understand, bro.
That's real rap.
I mean, it's good.
Hey, one thing I do have a problem with that everybody waits to Thanksgiving to say thankful. Say it throughout the year. You know, tell people if you appreciate somebody, let them know right then and there.
Hey, give them the flowers before they die.
See, and that's the thing. We don't do that because you skip over to Christmas. Thanksgiving is a time, but just in case you forgot to do it in January,
Now you got time.
Yeah.
You was nice January.
you were slacking in October.
And it's good. It's right before the year's over. Right before the year's over, you got a little clean slate. You're like, oh man, you know, everything is good, especially with family. Because sometimes you have, argument or whatever family member, and sometimes you don't see your family like that. And the next time you see them is usually Thanksgiving. You see them again.
I'm sorry about
man,
that.
good. You probably don't even bring it up because they ain't even a big deal no more. And you just all fellowshipping together and eating.
Brings me to my next point.
And everybody loves food.
Back to what I said a minute ago. You should tell them throughout the year because sometimes people don't make it to Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
God
that's true.
forbid.
That's true.
But people don't make it Thanksgiving. That's when you tell them throughout the year. That way on Thanksgiving, it's just they happy to see you and y'all can just fellowship.
I feel like that's why
Y'all-
Thanksgiving is like a wake up call. Like you're saying, if you forget, then it's like, oh man, it is Thanksgiving. We are supposed to be thankful.
The
for
other
that.
thing too
Why
is
don't I tell these
It's
people?
not like a religious holiday where, Christmas kind of falls into a religion. All those other holidays around Christmas,
Yeah.
Kwanzaa and all that stuff, and whatever Jewish people got, I don't know what it is.
Hanukkah.
That thing. It's religious, Thanksgiving is kind of, it's not like a holiday like Memorial Day or something like that, but it's not quite a religious holiday.
That's true. So it's like, and I think,
But it's only a U.S. holiday too.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, only people, a certain segment of people from here can it apply to.
but this is the thing though, man. I think when you push Christmas early, you fall down a slippery slope. Okay, you say kids don't got no patience, right?
Yeah.
But you start celebrating Christmas and waiting for Santa Claus a whole month
Walmart got their Christmas trees on deck.
before we can even.
Bro, they already got Christmas candy.
Candy still up.
Bro, they got Christmas candy too. I'm just like, dang. You know what the real thing is? Thanksgiving ain't popping like that. They can't sell Thanksgiving. You can't. That's why it is. That's why it's popping. Ain't no. But I'm saying.
But they
Ain't
can't
no
sell
thing.
to everybody.
Bro, ain't no Thanksgiving candy. Ain't no wrapping paper. You in Thanksgiving you promoting.
Wait.
I'm just saying. This is
my
what
thing.
This is what people, marketers and stuff, are thinking. People that just want commercially
And this
you to
is-
buy stuff, you to do this, you to do that.
And this is why the Cleveland Browns don't got no wins yet. This is why it took Jacksonville damn near 10 years to get a winning season.
Oh no.
This is why.
He better drop a bomb.
People don't
Where
think.
you going?
People don't think on a basic level. How you got Golden Corral, KFC, Bojangles, all these places that push family mealtime, but you can't sell motherfucking Thanksgiving for a whole month. And there's no such thing. Thanksgiving is what? Fall, right?
Basically.
Okay.
When you think about the fall,
so
you
you do
think
your
about
fall
this.
candies, candy corn.
But that's mostly Halloween though.
Wait a second. Stop. Let me finish.
Hold up.
See, wait a second.
All right, I'll get you.
Now we get to the real issue. Niggas don't. Look, wait a second. Now we get to the real issue. Niggas don't like candy corn. Niggas don't like the little
Hey,
pumpkin
I'll
candy.
pause you right there.
Wait a second, stop.
I'll say one thing, I'll let you go. Don't nobody like candy corn.
I like candy corn, nigga.
I think candy corn.
Yeah, candy corn is straight.
I think very
can't lie.
very delicate, delicious treats.
No.
Hey. Well, you know what I think you guys are weird.
Wait a second.
It
Nonetheless,
tastes like wax.
But
They
you
don't
just had
even
some
taste
bad
like
candy corn.
wait a second.
Or candy.
It
Nonetheless,
definitely tastes like
look,
candy.
nonetheless, it pushes the whole narrative that we as a country, as people, are just flat out selfish. Like, how do you not sell? How can you not sell family time? Right? Like, how can you not? People can say what they want to say. Ooh, well, Thanksgiving ain't a holiday. It's a day
for y'all to get together and eat what you want. And you telling me nobody like that?
Yeah, I
I think
think-
last Thanksgiving the man did a remix of the beans, greens, carrots thing and talked about vegan Thanksgiving. So if Thanksgiving.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Thanksgiving is for everybody. Now you can be like Chris and dig deep into it and kill the whole movie. Okay.
Nah, I'm still gonna eat.
No. Thank you, but you still gonna eat. You see what I'm saying?
That is the thing too.
I'm not saying-
it's
I'm
a
not
very basic holiday. If you just break it down, it's just all you got. It's just about beer things, and then obviously like what I like. Everybody love food. Like why can't you just bond over the fact that it's a food holiday? You gotta love food.
Hey.
You eat. You stay alive. You gotta love food.
Are we just discarding the whole family aspect of it again?
That's what I'm saying. This is the thing. Charlie, like for example, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, right? What do you do?
Oh, classic.
Got his homeboys together, got down at the table. The same way you play the Grinch from the 1st to the 27th. Okay.
Man, ain't as many Thanksgiving movies.
But see, this is the thing though, bro. This is the thing though, bro. Just to show you how people so short minded. You notice how quick Christmas stopped on Christmas Day?
Bro, they don't even promote Christmas
Think
throughout
about
the
that.
whole
Think about that.
day.
On Christmas Day, radio stopped playing Christmas music. You gotta have a CD, the Motown hits, right?
Shout out my mom.
Because after that, people ready to push you through the new year,
Yeah.
right? Push you into the new year.
Fireworks.
It's
Literally.
it's marketers. That's the main
Yeah.
problem.
Literally,
Matter of fact,
and
right
that's the
after
thing.
Christmas, the fireworks stands pop up on.
Yeah,
on
bro,
site.
on deck.
They pop
On
up-
Christmas,
they pop
if
up
you
12
ride
o'clock.
around, you be like, damn, okay, maybe I need fireworks.
They pop up 12 o'clock Christmas Day.
Yeah, they
For
don't
some reason, people think Christmas is over at 12 p.m.
Bruh.
Christmas Day on 25th. If you ain't open your gifts before 12, you miss Christmas. Ow, it's still the 25th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just as a society we like to rush things.
Yeah.
We don't like to take our time. I'm not saying Thanksgiving because it is a one day eating thing. I'm not saying you gotta have a Thanksgiving movie for every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying let's just acknowledge the fact that
Yeah.
it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's put it this way.
Show some respect. Put some respect on Thanksgiving.
Put some respect on it.
Put some respect on my name.
Hey, well, you gotta think about it this way too. Marketers, you can tell that they've completely written off Thanksgiving. One, because Thanksgiving really ain't Thanksgiving no more. It's Black Friday day.
Yep.
It is.
No, it's the day
before Black Friday.
Black
Bro,
Friday ain't
no.
even on Friday no more.
No.
It's on Thanksgiving.
That's what I was just about. That's just what I was about to say.
Black
You can go to
Friday-
Black Friday on Thanksgiving. It's like start at 5.
Listen,
Like,
Walmart don't close on Black Friday. Now other places like Target and I believe Best Buy said they open their doors at 12 p.m. now. You can just hang out up in there and shop and browse around and stuff, and you can't buy nothing till like 4 or 5 o'clock now. But like Walmart keeps getting earlier and earlier. I remember when I was growing up, Black Friday for Walmart, you had to wait in line, you know, and you had to wait in line till that clock hit midnight, and then that's the first thing. That'd be like the big stuff, like
Yeah.
like you know, like TVs
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and you had to wait till you got the video games stuff like that, like in the morning, you know. But now it's like, hey yo, you want that new Call of Duty? Come get it at 5 o'clock. You know,
You gotta leave the Thanksgiving table. All right, I gotta go shop for Black Friday now.
30 minutes, we better get some.
that's what I'm saying.
That's the era that we live in, man. And we can push it all on the marketers, man. But at the end of the day, it's the consumer.
Yeah, it's about what you
right.
allow yourself to consume, what you allow yourself to do.
all
Don't be
about-
controlled by the system.
Yeah, it's all about what you where your morals lie, man. Like you really about to skip out on an extra plate because Best Buy about to have a TV on sale. Dig this now. It's gonna go out of style within the next 6 months and go on sale again.
Probably sooner than that. As soon as the year change.
Yeah, everything.
A lot safer.
Hey, if you think about it, the only thing that's really worth the Black Friday, in my opinion, are pretty much the video games, because the video games go off like they got half price, but you can get those.
What was it? Buy one get one free or something?
No,
GameStop doing pretty good.
It's like if you want to get a new Call of Duty on sale for $40. I saw that on the Best Buy ad.
That's another thing too. They already pushing Black Friday stuff. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I have looked through some of the deals, but I should wait till Thanksgiving. But they already pushing Black Friday stuff.
What they got?
That's some good deals. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. But like you don't, like there's some TVs like the TVs are good and all, you know, but you gotta really think about it. Those TVs they give you like, you ever heard of Westinghouse? I mean,
Oh, bro, exactly.
yeah. I heard of Westinghouse. I mean, yeah, but like, come on, TV or like a Sharp, like you know, that picture gonna say Sharp instead of Christmas. You know what I mean? Come on. I mean, come on now, cause like they're not gonna give you like the top of the line stuff. Like the top of the line stuff, you can look at it. Like look at the deals. Like look at your ads right now, people. Before you go hit Black Friday, you get them LG Smart 3D 4K razzle dazzle TVs. You know they on sale, but look at the before sale price. They upsell. They up.
Yeah, they up and then come down right
mark it
to
up
the same price.
and then they drop it right below. Like look at it right now, because if you look at it now on Thursday, it might read something different. You get that tag, you're like, wow, it used to be $4,000, only on sale for $1,000. I gotta get this TV, but yesterday it was marked up at $250 or something like that. $2,000.
My man JB Smooth got a book, and y'all know JB Smooth is, right?
Yeah.
Comedian. And it's called something Leon. We got one to do his character, baby.
That's about from this character from, was it Curb Your Enthusiasm? Yeah.
So he was on Steve Harvey show promoting his book, and he said, to kind of go with what JP said, he was talking about how the way you word stuff and get people excited. He said if you walk in your house and you tell your wife, hey baby, I got this check for $500, she's gonna be like, $500? That's nothing. But if you walk in your house and say, hey baby, I got this check for $500,000, she gonna go crazy, right? So Steve Harvey everybody started laughing, and Steve was like, man, you fool. But if you think about it,
that's true.
that works, bro. If I walk in y'all and say, bro, man, I got $500,000, I'm gonna be like, bro, that's what's up. If I say I got $500,000,
$500,000.
y'all gonna go like, $500,000?
I don't know. You coming to me and talking
Mr. Roper
$500,000. I'm like, all right, where we going? Let go.
Mr. Roper's just a special individual. Okay, but nonetheless, even if I said
Last time you got a $500,000 check, I'll wait.
even if I said I had $500,000, Mr. Roper would get just a little bit more excited than he would over the $500,000. Okay, it's
a quicker number to digest too.
Yeah, it's quicker number to digest.
Because niggas gotta be like, okay, 500. Okay, word. But you say as soon as people hear million, the whole conversation just changes. Even if it's just $500,000, you ain't even talking about $8 million. You talking about $500,000. But because you said million, people go like, oh, million.
Get your middle school girlfriends coming up. Still got your number saved. Hey, big head. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, why is that girl's first line always?
I ain't gonna lie. It's the dude's first line too. It's just that big head. Say, what's up, little shawty? You know what I'm saying? How you doing, little shawty? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I feel like that's only like in the South though. That's a Southern thing.
Yeah,
It's an Atlanta thing.
I don't know.
It's still Southern.
That's a Southern.
That's why I like Atlanta on the West Coast.
Bro, it's like an hour away, like an hour and a half. We still close to Atlanta.
I ain't never calling that girl shorty.
What?
But he claimed from the truck though.
Did you watch ATL?
Did he say he's?
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. You ain't never.
I call girl, gal, man.
No, you ain't never say Shawty. Bro, do you remember Ply? Was it Ply's song? Shawty, you ain't never say Shawty. You ain't never sung that song.
Listen.
Cause it's a lot.
Mr. Roper, please. You say you from Chucktown. All them people down there say shawty. Like, come on now.
I don't know who y'all's rolling with.
I don't know who you were wrong. All my family members say it.
So
They said that's your gal right there.
That's what they say up in Columbia.
You ever heard? You listen to Plies?
When I get to Columbia, then nobody say gal.
You listen to Plies?
Wait a second.
You listen to Plies? You do? You remember the song Shawty?
Hey, my shawty.
I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my shorty. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, cause you mine. Baby girl, you know I be home. Keep me on the ringtone. Say it to me, girl.
Wait, first.
No. Do you know that song?
So
Did you ever sing that song?
yes, I see.
So you ain't never used Shawty.
I've never used.
Who was it saying that shit?
Hey,
ATL?
Hey, listen, we gotta remember, Mr. Roper only talk to white women.
Oh, okay.
Pause.
You can't.
That is a non-factual statement.
Shots to both white women and Mr. Roper.
First of all,
Collateral
that's what you
damage.
see me with the most.
Hold on.
I'm not even about to break this down.
That probably would throw them off. That probably would throw them off if you said Shawty.
First of all, no shade to white women. I know plenty of white women that answer the shawty. Okay.
Yeah, no shade.
Second of all, this man, Mr. Roper, said they call him gal. Okay, the only person that's referred to any female that I've talked to in the past, one person, as gal, that's referred to them as gal, has been my grandmother.
Yeah, so that's some old school stuff, bro.
Or wait a second, Mr. Roper. Or one of my older uncles. Okay. Now, granted, first episode, Mr. Roper mentioned how his grandma's house is normally where he goes when he back home, right, Mr. Roper?
Yes.
So when he hears the term gal, right, from his grandmother, my grandmother makes the same term, you can't really get mad at the fact that he uses that. Now, because one, we understand that he's not around people his age a lot when he goes back there. No shade at grandma. We love grandma and her cooking and her love and her will. Okay? Like my man Chance said, we can do that, okay?
Like the boys out there don't still use that word.
It's just, yeah, but
This assassination right now.
everybody that I know that uses gal
Is old.
is older. Not old, they're older.
Yeah, true. Older. I'm
30 and up.
They're well seasoned.
Thank you. Well seasoned. 30 and up. Been around the block a few times. Sometimes too many
A
times.
lot of boys I grew up with, my age, that's what they talk.
Damn.
Now, when they use the term gal, wait a second. When they use the term gal, there's a few. Okay? There's a few. The chances of you coming across somebody that say shawty versus gal, in the context of your girlfriend, in the context of you, my boy, you're more likely to come across somebody say, hey, bro, that's your girl, rather than that's your gal. That's just being real, okay? That's just being real. Now, Mr. Roper,
President Charleston, you in now.
Hey,
now he's right. Now, on the more heavy geeky side, you might hear gal.
Like,
a little bit more.
Some of it was a little different because some of it wasn't always a developed place now. Like,
Okay, wait a
it's come
second.
up, so it's a little different.
Like I said, on the more geeky side, as far as the islands, okay, you might hear gal thrown around a little bit more. But the way things are going now, you're gonna hear girl.
I don't know because the boys still cut you
before you hear gal.
hey,
Yeah, Bubba is different.
Yeah, Bubba is different.
Bubba is different. Hey, all right. Side note.
Because everybody had cousin named Bubba.
All right, so
Bubba,
all right, so
Pookie,
all right,
Peanut.
yeah, you're right. Hey, Mr. Roper. Side note. All right, you said you never called a girl a shawty, right?
I've never used that to refer to a girl.
You never use. So you never even like when you hang out with your homeboys. You never say I got this little shawty I'm talking to.
No,
Never.
I have never.
Wow.
That's crazy. I just can't believe you never use it. I thought everybody, like,
I'm about to say like how you-
everybody.
I mean,
I still use that now when I'm just playing around. Like,
Same.
I'm just joking.
So, ladies, what Mr. Roper's saying is he's a stand-up guy. So if you need somebody
You know,
that's not gonna call you,
all the gals out there, if you're looking for her.
all the gals out there, if you're looking for a stand-up brother that know how to cook and eat, hit up Mr. Roper.
this man said cook and eat. Like, so he eating the thing he cooking? Is she fending for herself?
Basically, that's basically what I'm saying.
So we're out here looking for gal pals.
Oh my gosh. Hashtag gal pals.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Roper, you know what I'm saying? He about 6'5", good 220. You know what I'm saying?
When?
On a good day.
Several good days.
Hey, just left the gym.
Hey,
Just left the gym.
hey, it isn't a podcast until you have a heated argument with Uncle Jay and deep convo at the same time. Appreciate that, Uncle
Man, you
Jay.
know what I'm saying? No problem, man. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can. That's what Uncle's here for. You know what I'm saying? He's here. Uncle here to have a good time, but to keep you in line. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know what I'm
amen. 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 The church say amen.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? It just be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, back to
You want to end it?
Thanksgiving. It's too far gone.
Thanksgiving's too far gone.
I don't think he'll make a comeback. So
You don't think it's gonna come back?
I don't think so.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with us. You know, since we have nothing else to do, we came to talk to y'all. You know, so we signing off. Catch us next week. Out of here.
Peace.